Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do the achievement Feline figurines found in Nazjatar, which is part of the bigger meta achievement Undersea Usurper, kind of the main achievement of Nazjatar. I'll be giving you the coordinates to these. I'll put those in the description below if you just want to use the coordinates. Video is nice to kind of show you exactly where the cats are. For the first one, we're going to be at about 4081. These are going to be entrances to the cave coordinates. Because every one of these is going to be in a cave. I'll also be zooming in on the map for non-coordinate users. I do forget to on one of them, but I have some reference points anyways for that particular one that I did forget. So at 4081, we dive into the water, and we're going to head in. There's going to be quite a bit of stuff to kill in this one. Like I already said, this is going to take about 15 minutes as long as you have flying. If you have stealth, or if you want to get some stealth potions, that'll make this even faster, because there are like I think 5 of the caves at least, just off the top of my head, that you have to fight things in. Some of them easier than others. This one you don't have to kill everything. It's the cat figurines a little bit to the left, which of course I will show you. I was finding these in real time myself, so I just went ahead and cleared everything. And these guys, to be fair, do not have a lot of health, so they do kind of just fall over. So if you were paying really close attention, I was spinning around killing things, you could have possibly seen it on the back wall over there. They do stick out a little bit, especially once you know what you're looking for. I've already seen it multiple times, but there it is. You can scroll over the wall and click on it, of course, and bring it up, bring its name up. And you can't target them, so you can't put in like a target macro for them. You do have to just find them and then click on them, unfortunately. At least my target macro didn't work, so I assume you cannot. When you get one, it comes up like an achievement like that. And it's pretty simple from there forward. The rest of them will be a little bit quicker than that. For the second one, we're going to be at 3849. This is a cave just north of Mesomir, which you'll see on the map. If you didn't have flying, you'd have to just jump down from the road very carefully to not miss the little bit of a lip that's there to catch you. But just north of the Alliance City there. And then we just head in the cave. Nothing to kill in this one. This is one of the easier ones, other than the fact that I never even knew that cave was there. And it's going to be behind these barrels or pottery, whatever you want to call these things, right over here. So nothing to kill in this one, which is kind of the way I prefer it to be when I'm just running through doing these achievements and I'm not doing them naturally, finding them. For the next one, we're actually going to go to 3030. And this is going to be an underwater cave once again. This is up by the Murlocs. I've been in this cave probably 20 times doing a world class. And somehow I never saw this thing. So if you're like me and you came in this cave to kill a bunch of Murlocs at once, pretty astonishing that I never saw this one. Just sitting right there on the ground, right next to them. Probably walked over it multiple times. And 20 might even be a low ball estimate of how many times I've been in here. So get credit for that one. Next, we're at 5529. This cave, again, nothing to kill in this one, but you do have these sparks flying. We're kind of above the Xenajara Terrace. There's quite a few in this general vicinity, including the one that I will give you cues for later that I did not get a map image of. So this one's in the very back, above, or not above, but on top of the pillar there. You can kind of see it up there on the top right. And you just have to get up there however you can. I didn't choose, I tried to do it on the left side, but I ended up going over to the right side and kind of hobbling my way up close enough to it. Demon Hunter, always nice in this kind of situation here. But you can kind of get up there and get credit for that one. Next, we're going to head to 5722, another underwater cave, basically north of where we just were. So you can see that on the map, and we'll head down into the water. I believe there's just a couple mobs in this one. Yeah, so just a couple mobs in here, and the cat figurine not very hidden in this one. A lot of the ones there you have to kill stuff that's not super hidden, and then for a couple of them it breaks that rule. I guess none of them are super hidden, but there's more. Some of them are more hidden than others, I guess. Being right in the middle of the floor. Those are the ones that you look at and think, how did I never see that? Now that you're doing it. So we'll get credit for that. And now we will head to 6112. 6112, this is one where you won't have to kill stuff inside, but again, unless you have stealth, you're probably going to have to kill the stuff outside of it. So there'll be a tentacle, you might pull a naga from the land in with you, like I did. And we'll head down into the cave, and we'll actually be able to get a nice map for you here first. Up in the top of the map, somewhat middle of the zone, a little bit up to the right of center. And we'll head into the cave, and this one will stick out like a sore thumb a little bit if you're looking at the top. And so you can actually avoid pulling that group down there. There's credit for that. And next we're going to head to 5930. This is the one I did not get a map of. We're basically south of where we just were and east of the one before it. If you're looking at the map right now, look at Ajari Terrace, which is what I was just referencing. And it's above, north of the R and the I in Ajari Terrace. And you should be able to find it if you're just looking at your map. And again, for coordinates, it's 5930. This one's just on the right side here in like the coral reef stuff. On the right side, heading up there. Grab credit for that. And now we're at 6127, making our way away from there slowly. And another big group here, similar. Did not have my cooldown for that, literally the next one. So if you don't have gear or you're not in Shadowlands, etc., you want to make sure you are a little bit careful pulling some of these things. It's not like they're a complete joke if you don't have any kind of gear and you're just, trying to do an achievement. This one's behind the black plant on the right side. So the similar room, it was on the reef on the right side. The next one behind this black plant on the right side. Next we're at 7125 and we're almost done. There's a waterfall at 7125. And this one's actually a cave underneath this waterfall. So we'll go into here. There is a big crab in there, and then some small crabs will come out as well. He is an elite, so you do need to watch out for that. And this one will actually be on the left side in here when all said and done. I didn't know where this one was. This one took me probably the longest to find once I was actually in the room. So that's the center starfish. Next I go over to the right side starfish, but it's actually on the left side starfish. So you can skip through this if you really don't want to wait for it and head and meet me at the next one. But I'll go ahead and show this entire process here. And here we go over to these other starfish. After this, there's only one left. There we go. Tried to give reference. Alright, so now we'll head to the very last one at 7326. So we barely had to move anywhere. And we'll just head down into this cave. And it's a very easy one. It's behind two shells. And not super hidden, just under the shell a little bit. So hopefully you completed your achievement well. Hopefully this helped you out. Please subscribe to my channel because that helps me out a ton. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.